Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for being here. If you are new, be sure to hit that subscriber button. Let's grow this family together. Also, be sure to check out my podcast with my cousin at the Dima Podcast for the latest and greatest, best podcasts ever. You're welcome. Okay, as you can see, I'm literally getting ready. I thought I'd do a get ready with me kind of just quick and easy look for the fall. I did just dye my hair back to black, so I do my makeup a little differently now that I have like a different situation going on. And I thought that, let's just get ready together where you can see my current favorites again, and then also kind of how I do things for a night out. And by night out, I mean dinner, because that's all I do. Nothing more. Okay, if you are interested in getting ready with me to go out tonight, then please continue to watch this video. Okay, so my hair is freshly blow dried. I have these really cool clips from Amazon. They're called Color Track. I will list everything in the description box below. It has like a tight grip, so it gets everything out of my face. And we're just gonna put it all back there. I literally have like my travel makeup bag, and by travel I mean like if I'm doing my makeup in the car because I'm going from place to place. So we're just gonna pull what's out of here, like a magic box situation. What do they pull out of the hat? Like a rabbit? Well, we're gonna pull out some Merit, some Fenty, some Dior. It'll be like magic. Okay, so the first thing, I've prepped my skin, but before I do my makeup, I've lately been obsessing over this Merit Beauty Great Skin Serum. You guys, if you're looking for that glass skin vibe with makeup on, like this is going to be your best friend. It's like 38 bucks. I do have a link, so use my link directly in the description box below, but it's like an instant glow. It hydrates and plumps your face. This has been my primer lately. Like you're gonna see, it's so nice. It's vegan and clean, so cruelty-free. We love that. And then also it's just like hyaluronic acid, which if you have sensitive skin will work good for you. So I just take a few pumps and I just tap it into my face like this, and immediately you see the glow, like breaking out a little bit. That's fine, but it just gives you the nice glass skin look that everybody loves. And it's still not oily. Like it's an oil, but it's not oily. I did a video about this Fenty Beauty Foundation. This is their EAZE Drop like blurring skin tint. My video right before this, and it was a first impression video, and obviously I fell in love with it, and I've been using it ever since, you guys. It is a current favorite. I am in the color 12. Okay, and I just go in with the Beauty Blender. It's the perfect balance of coverage, but lightweight, because we love lightweight. And look at that. Like it's spreading so nicely. This with this combination of this Merit Beauty serum, like your skin is just gonna thrive, and you're gonna be like, oh my God, I'm a walking filter. I also burn myself right there with a curling iron, so we love that for me. So like you see how nice this looks, nicely coated, even, lightweight. It's just a really dope foundation. Like I really never used Fenty to begin with. Sometimes the foundations are too thick or too creamy or just, I don't know, but this one I feel like it's giving tinted moisturizer, but like full coverage. Okay, moving on. Lately I'm mixing concealers because why not? And these are my top 3 current favorite concealers. I'm always using them. This is the Dior Backstage. I'm in the color 2W. And I just feel like concealer, like I don't like a thick concealer, but these 3 mixed together for some reason is just like giving the best combination. I really just go under the eyes. I don't add anything else. The next one that I mix this with is the Charlotte Tilbury Beautiful Skin Concealer. I've reviewed all of these and I love them. I'm in the color 7 medium. And this one is a little thicker, so I literally just go right in that inner corner area. Finally, I use the MAC Prep and Prime concealer in the color Light Boost because this is an instant brightening one. Like you'll see it's much lighter than the other 2, so I like to really brighten the under eye with this. And then we just mix them all together. I'm gonna go ahead and blend. Do not be alarmed at how bright my under eye is, okay? I know what I'm doing. I say this every time because it looks insane right when I apply it, but I'm a fan of a bright under eye because we're doing like a full face, but I also love just for my eyes to look awake. And I like to bring it down to like right where my nose ends and then just kind of blend. And then the Beauty Blender where I did the foundation, I go on that side and I kind of blend everything. You see how it just immediately removes that harsh line. But I'm not bringing it all the way up because I still want it bright under the eye. But if you're concerned about there being harsh lines, just keep blending and then you can go put a little foundation over it. And then whatever's left over, I just kind of add to my forehead. You see there's like enough product left over to just add right in between my eyebrows and in the center where it's like you look directly at someone. Blinding. Okay, moving along with cream products, I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Cream Bronzer. We love her. This is in the color Hazelnut. I use this to bring some warmth back into my face. I just grab a fluffy brush like that with short bristles and I just dab it into the product, and then I take the lid of the product and I just kind of tap it on here so there's not too much. And then I'm not drawing a harsh line. I'm literally just gonna kind of make this face, whatever you wanna do. Kind of identify the cheekbone area and then just tap it like that and slowly build the color. You see, that's a really beautiful color. Also, this product is great. Like, if you're comfortable using cream products and you're in the market for like one that's like user-friendly and pigmented like this, you would love it. I also just put it on my forehead. You can see that color coming back. I love that with the center area being nice and bright like that. I'm gonna go ahead and do it on my cheeks and then my jawline. And then I'm not applying more product. I'm just going back in the lid with whatever I had left, bringing it down like this. And this is essentially just warming up my skin. Like, I'm going on my cheek like that. I want it on the apples of my cheek. It does not have to be perfect. Like, application for cream products does not have to be perfect, I promise. And then I even just kind of go down the bridge of my nose just to kind of make my nose nice and bronzy. But you see how that just brought back color to my face? In between each step, I go back in with my beauty blender and just blend everything together so there are no harsh lines. Okay, so we're sticking to cream products. We're gonna do some blush. And I think I'm gonna grab this NARS blush. This is in the color DOLCE VITA. It's a liquid blush. And if you're afraid of liquid blush, I understand. I was too at one point, but it's easy. It's really easy. The trick is to kind of dab just the smallest amount. It's very pigmented. So you just really need like a dot like that. Like, you see how small that is? Take my finger and I kind of make a circle on my hand like that. And it's okay, we just wipe it off. If you're not afraid to get messy, you'll be fine. Grab a blush brush and I just dab it in here. Then I smile and put it directly on my cheeks like this. And you see, beautiful, beautiful application, easy application, and it won't move all night and it'll stay there. And even if you put like a powder on top, you'll have that pretty pink. This is a beautiful color. I know that everyone obsesses over the NARS Orgasm one, which we love. But I like a darker blush if I'm in the mood for it, especially with dark hair like this. I want my blush to be pink. And then again, going back in with my beauty blender and doing a light blend like that. Okay, moving right along. So I have my Laura Mercier translucent powder because what else? What else? Go ahead and grab my beauty blender because we're trying to just move quick here. I'm gonna put this directly under. I see all these TikToks about how like, oh, this trend of like under eye concealer 2017, like 2016, and we don't do it like that anymore. We just put it like right here and right here. And then like, I love that for all of you. I'm gonna do it this way still because I look good. And also, like, there is no right or wrong way when you're doing makeup. Let me tell you, you do what works for you and what you like. Okay? I get oily, so I'm just gonna put it everywhere, like in the center of my face, down my nose, my chin, and under my nose like that. And I'm pressing this product into my skin. I'm not gonna brush anything off. So you see how nicely mattifies? This is such a good product, dude. I swear to God, this needs to go in like the Guinness World Record book thing. I agree. Let's see what else is in this goodie bag. Okay, so here we go. The Dior Backstage bronzer. I also just ordered their highlighters. We'll do a full review from that Sephora sale of what I bought. But I'm gonna just grab a big fluffy brush. This is gonna bronze up my face. This is the color, I don't know. This is color 6 and it's called Neutral. And we're just putting this kind of in the same areas I put that cream bronzer. Essentially, just think of everything cream we're gonna set with powder. Because again, with dark brunette hair like this, bronzy, peachy, all day. Okay, our face looks good. Our face looks good. Okay, moving on to blush, I have the Dior, also Backstage. At this point, it's like everything Dior. I do love their products. This is the color, it's just pink. This is not one that like was sold out forever, no one can get. I really like it. If you can get your hands on it, get it. It's worth it. And it looks like purple or violet, but she's pink, watch. She's so pretty. This kind of like just brings everything together. I also put blush on my nose because I like to look sunburnt, even though I'm not, but we're just putting her everywhere. Just like this, just smile and then bring it up. So smile on your cheeks, bring it up. Okay, perfect. Okay, also going in with the Charlotte Tilbury Air Blush Finish Compact. It's the number 2 medium. It's a brightening situation. It's like a powder you can put on your face. I get a light color like this and I actually use just a setting brush because I like to brighten my under eye. It's a really good powder. Also, when I leave, I take this with me. So like if I need to touch up where I get oily, this is what I use. So just, you see how it's like brightening the under eye? Oh my God. Now we're gonna do a little bit of the Bobbi Brown. This is in the color Moon Glow Highlighter Powder. She's really pretty. She's used a lot. She's like a vibe. I just take the slightest amount with like a little brush right here on the cheek. That's it, like right there, nothing more than that. You see how pigmented she is? Wow. And then I go down the bridge of my nose and the tip of my nose, just like that, for a little effect. And that is it for the base of my face. Easy, right? We're gonna move on to eyes and eyebrows and lips, and then we're good. Okay, so we're moving on to eyebrows. And I use the Anastasia Brow Wiz in the color dark brown. And this is what I've been using for about maybe 57 years now. And if you have any other recommendations for brows that you love that's similar to this, let me know. Like, I'm ready to try something new, but I'm also not willing to let this go. So like, your suggestion better be top of the line. So I just do my eyebrows really quick. Like, I don't care for them to be perfect. I love a good, messy, bushy looking brow. I basically just create the line on the bottom, extend the end because they're a little shorter, and I follow my shape. And the trick is to just brush as you go, which is convenient because this little thing has a brush. Kind of thicken it out a little bit. My eyebrows are so confused with each other. They definitely hate each other because they're nowhere near alike. The trick is to kind of tilt your head too when you're drawing the end and just bring it down. And you want to stop the eyebrow right where your eye stops, like that. Okay, so when I have dark hair, I love doing like a smoky eye, but I don't like a hardcore black eyeshadow smoky eye, so I'm going to show you a little trick. I have this palette from Vise Art, which I love. It's a really beautiful, just matte neutral color palette. It's the one that's called Neutral Matte Eyeshadow Palette. I'm using one color. You guys, you're going to be shocked. This one color in here, and you can even do this with brown, but I really love this like smoky gray. It'll give you the smoky effect without it being too harsh. And I just grab a fluffy blending brush like this. Go ahead and grab it. It's nice and pigmented. And I just put this all over my lid, and you're gonna be like, wow. I'm just gonna put this all over my lid like this and then blend it out in circular motions so that everything is nicely blended. And you can build it, you could go darker, but I literally need the slightest amount like that, and it just does the job. It's so easy. It doesn't require any like hardcore eyeshadow skills. It's just like literally put the color all over your eyelid and blend in circular motions, bring it out, and then build if you want. You can do an eyeliner. I'm just gonna pair it with some mascara because I don't like too much. This is just too easy. Like, look at that. And then just keep blending because the more high you bring it, the more it just looks like there's a transition shade, but it's not. It's just your blending skills. Fire, so easy. Now I'm gonna grab some mascara. This is just the MAC Lash Stack, which I love. You have to get this if you're in the market for a nice mascara. I'll go ahead and coat my lashes. I do this like 10 times, so just BRB, okay? Okay, so here we go. Do you see how good this mascara is? That's about 17,000 coats though, so you just gotta keep doing it until you like it. Okay, so for lips, because I have like a nice little smoky situation, peachy cheeks, we're gonna do a nude. Of course we are. This is the Anastasia Dusty Rose Lip Liner. It's really good. We're gonna just go ahead and line our lips really quickly. And I literally just line them and kind of mix it a little bit. These are nice and creamy. For lipstick, we're gonna use the MAC Honey Love lipstick. It's all I use for nude. I'm gonna put her everywhere like this. Just kind of like tap it. It like makes the prettiest pink color. And then this is like a really beautiful lip gloss I've been using lately. It's called Mars by Morphe. It's like $12 and it's like a nude creamy and just on top of anything. Just watch. She's gonna give you satisfaction. Wow. Okay. Hello? Okay, so we're good. We're good. Okay, so that's it, you guys. I'm literally ready to go. Let me take these things out. Hello? You see what I'm saying? The dark hair with the peachy and the nude and the smoky eye. It's just giving all the vibes. I'm so glad to be a brunette. Again, I missed it. The blonde was a vibe, but like just for the summer. That is it for this video. I'm ready. I keep it simple, but like heavy. So like, I hope you enjoyed everything I've used in this video. I will list in the description box below. Honestly, the skin is thriving. If you take a look, like you see the glass finish, I'm telling you, this Merit product, make sure you check that out. Make sure you check out the lip gloss. Everything is just prime. So you're welcome. Thank you so much for watching. And as always, until next time, I will see you later.